Battle Rap Pour on all social medias. Y'all should already know that. We about to get into it. Sorry about the fact Friday. That's all right. Things happen, traffic and all that. Hey, that's my excuse all the time. It happens. All right, it's all right. But we're about to get into this Calicoe versus HitMan RBE. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Are you ready? Are you ready? Hey, are you ready? All right. Is everybody ready? Hold up now. Hold up now. Huddle up. Huddle up. Huddle up. That's right. Everybody, huddle up. Huddle up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Let's get ready for the Battle Rap Pour. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Battle Rap Pour. I am your host, Hydro Man. You're a Slipknot fan of Battle Rap here, helping you catch up on Battle Rap. Oh my goodness. It is the Huddle. We do a Run That Back recap. The only place on the Battle Rap media and all that that's doing all the news and all that, that's doing Run That Back recap. I'm the only one right here. You know what I mean? Hydro Man from the Battle Rap Pour. But anyway, right now, let's put the light on. It's about to get dark in here. It's about to get dark in here. Hold on. It's about to get dark in here. I'm sorry. But anyway, hold on. The Battle Rap Pour, always on Caffeine, multi-streaming, of course, from Restream. Multi-streaming, simulcasting, you know, Facebook, YouTube, Caffeine, and many other platforms, you know what I mean? But this is what I do on a regular for, been already like 5-6 months already, you know what I mean? Since, you know, the month of my birthday, March, you know what I mean? I made a slight incorrection last week on my show. Actually, I do. I've been doing my show for about, 5-6 months, since March, you know what I mean? But I got my domain name about October, something like that, December and stuff like that. So since about 2020, I've been, making sure that everything is, official, from my logo to owning my domain name and so on and so forth. So I've been really, trying to make it official before I actually started doing my videos and whatever. So, and it's been about 5-6 months already. But besides that, Caffeine, Facebook, YouTube, The Huddle, Run That Back recap. We're doing predictions. We got more segments coming down the line. It's gonna be a new year. It's gonna be something popping off. Wait for it. Wait for it. Trust you me. And of course, right now, what I usually do Fridays, 12-ish, midnight. Caffeine, Facebook, YouTube. And everything is archived on YouTube and my Facebook page, The Battle Rap Pour. And what I've been wanting to do, because I've been very busy lately, is try to let everybody know that I'm mixing it up for the next few weeks, especially for the month of August and possibly September, trying to get my castership. Caster program over here on Caffeine, you know what I mean, the Caffeine caster program, you know what I mean, do about 8 days and have 5 concurrent viewers with about 10 hours in 1 month. Now we could do this, people. We could do this, people. Let's make the Battle Rap Pour official on Caffeine. You know what I mean? Let's get that Caffeine caster shit. You know what I mean? Let's definitely make this an official show on Caffeine. I mean, we've been around for about 5-6 months already, so you know what I mean? Going strong. Hey, pause. Hey, wildin'. Hey, strong. Hey, wildin'. You know what I mean? Y'all be wildin' with that. But anyway, I want to get this out of the way. But anybody that is a part of trying to help me gain my castership on Caffeine, which any of the 5 concurrent viewers that ends up being the concurrent viewers that helps me getting my getting my castership, the caffeine caster program happening. If y'all help me out, definitely y'all will be a part of my show and be regulars. Anytime that I'm on, if you have any questions, maybe sometime in the future, be doing video chats and other questions. You know what I mean? You never know. But I definitely want to make anyone who, gives me props on drops, prop gang and so on and so forth out there on caffeine, or anybody doing any donations on my Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, you know what I mean? Will definitely be regulars on the Battle Rapport when we are on. You know what I mean? And I say we because the Battle Rapport is for the community. It's for the Battle Rap community, the BRC. It's for all of us, the fans of Battle Rap, because we love Battle Rap and we definitely just want to hear all of what's going on out there. You know what I mean? And sometimes people want to, sit there and watch something new. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm here for. You know what I mean? Started this year, 2021, been, well, anyway, I, I don't want to, sit here and try to, lay down my foundation of, oh, well, I started like this, and I've been loving battle rap ever since Blaze Battle days, and so on and so forth, and I had to get Smack DVDs on a VHS because I didn't own a DVD player and all that. Like, I'm not here to spit all that and let you know about my history, because we about to get into, yes, Calicoe versus HitMan Holla, St. Louis, Detroit. Yeah, this is one of the ones. This is one of the ones. But, you know what I mean? Of course, any donations to the Battle Rapport, it definitely helps in, trying to establish, whatever else that, wherever trying to, whatever content we're trying to, produce out here, trying to, have, bigger backdrops and all types of, more, intuitive and more different ways of, trying to create a battle rap show. You know what I mean? And of course, better lighting and better mics and better cameras and all that will come down the pipe. You know what I mean? So any donations will definitely help. You know what I mean? So that's why I got my PayPal, Venmo up there, Cash App. You know what I mean? The Battle Rapport, we're on everything. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say, oh please, please. No, I'm not gonna say that. What I will say is, please help any and all channels that you want to see prosper. You want to see this channel prosper, and you want to see that other one, and you want to see all these others. Just, hey, help support them. Hit their PayPal, their Cash App, leave questions, leave comments, positive comments that will help in the algorithm of their channel. So even their social medias and all that, definitely check them out, follow them, support them, share their channels, share their pages, let people know, hey, this is a funny person. Oh, I love listening to this person's ideas and opinions. He's real or she's real. You know what I mean? Like, these people that you want to help support, definitely be there for them. Support them in any and all situations. Definitely. So, besides that, we already got let y'all know about the caffeine caster program. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that's going on in battle rap, and I think right now we should get into the one, the only Calicoe versus HitMan Holla. Oh man, I'm sorry. I gotta give this a better intro. I gotta give this a better intro. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna wait a second before I give it a better intro. I mean, get my material over here, so I could go ahead and put all the bars that I wrote down up, so I could, you know what I mean, read these. Because I wrote quite a few bars between, HitMan Holla and Calicoe. They came to war. They came to war. But the problem is, who came out the victor in this war? A lot of people had Calicoe. A lot of people had HitMan. It's, split down the middle. There's, so many things. Of course, look at the battle rapport. I don't know, man. This is, some people would say it was a close battle. I wouldn't doubt it. There's a lot that happened between them throughout the years, off and on. Like, they were friends and, throwing shots at each other sometimes. And I understand, battle rap is competitive and, sometimes subjective. And, well, it is subjective, all the time. But to be honest, when thinking about these two, you have to think, legends. You have to think people in battle rap Mount Rushmore. You have to think, people that have led epic careers and have, moments in their lives and their careers that have elevated them in many different ways. Okay, they've had a couple losses here or there, but they've come back and they've showed people that, hey, doesn't matter what you think, you can try and count me out. HitMan Holla will not be counted out. And don't think you're going to count Calicoe out. So don't count Calicoe out. Bro, Calicoe was one of the names back in like 2010, 2012, 2013. For me, when I was hearing names, and maybe a little bit before then, because I heard Calicoe years ago, like almost 20 years ago. I heard Calicoe name from Detroit, from Michigan. I heard this name for years. Whenever I heard something about battle rap, the name Calicoe. Not 40 Cal, Calicoe. Yeah, don't get me wrong. 40 Cal, he battle rap, he did Dipset and all that, but the name I would hear was Calicoe. The man from Michigan, the dude from Michigan. You know what I mean? From Detroit. So, for me, my opinion on the fact that you want to leave a legacy in your midst, you want to retire, whatever you want to do it like Calicoe is doing his. You can go back in footage from many a moon ago and see that Calicoe has been born and bred for battle rap and has been born and bred to make music, to rhyme, to rap, to scheme and angle and punch and all that, and show you the difference between metaphors and real rap, just like how he does his slogan. And for years, I have heard the name Calicoe anytime throughout the years, whether I was into battle rap, whether I wasn't. The name Calicoe stood the test of time. Decades, people, decades. Decades. You hear me, Caffeine? People on Caffeine, YouTube and Facebook? Yeah. Multi-streaming, simulcasting through Restream, providing, the best, multi-streaming, simulcasting that, we'll give you right now. Hey, I've been on them for about 6 months, so they've been helping me. Restream, thank you so much. But anyway, this battle, I've got to say, is probably one of those ones that's going to make you go into like what I'm about to do, which is the M's. J Black, shake my hand. I sanitize my hands. I don't know about you, but anyway, my bad, whatever. You know what I mean? I see the lotion, in one of your videos, so I don't know. But anyway, I know, but J Black, shout out to J Black, shout out to Dree, shout out to Mark Django, shout out to Anwar and Arita, Puffing Loud, Anyway, shout out the whole champion. They have, proper preparation prevents poor performance and all that. I have the M's. The battle rapport provides the M's. And here we go. It's mandatory to memorize material, masterfully manipulate metaphors, massacre marked men maliciously to maintain motivative mightiness. Should I say it again? I think I should say it again. It's mandatory to memorize material, masterfully manipulate metaphors, massacre marked men maliciously to maintain motivative mightiness. Oh yeah, the second part. It goes, be mindful to multitask, magnify major maddening main lines magic and mastermind the manifesto murder manuscripts. And let's bring that one back. Be mindful to multitask, magnify major maddening main lines magically, and mastermind a manifesto murder manuscript. That's my M's. And let's go start doing this Calicoe versus HitMan Holla on RBE, RBE, RBE. Do you believe that this card can max out too? Anyway, yeah, bars, honey. Anyway, uh, yeah, do you believe? Anyway, yeah, I got bars, homie. You don't want to hear my bars. Anyway. But this is not about me. This is about Calicoe, the legend from Detroit, the one, the only Calicoe versus HitMan Holla from St. Louis. You know, the homies that did right there. You know what I mean? Shout out to the whole St. Louis. Shout out to the whole Detroit, the whole Michigan. Oh my God, hats off. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, maxed out too. This card, this battle. Hats off, gentlemen. Hats off. Hats off to ARP. ARP, you mother. Oh my God, I can't believe you, bro. I can't believe it. You did it again. You did it again. I don't know how you did it. I don't know how you did it. But even that, I was writing down. That it might be Ill Will versus HitMan Holla for Max Out Numero 3, which it's looking like my prediction is going to become true again. I made the whole Yoshi G versus Chrissy Yamaguchi happen. A week later, the promotional card was set, and well, actually a couple days later, the promotional card was set, and Chrissy Yamaguchi was going to be battling Yoshi G on Panic Room 2, Queen of the Ring. No, Panic Room 5. And that was, whoo, boy. Yeah, I had already recapped that a week or so ago. So y'all should already check that out. You know what I mean? Run that back recap. Chrissy Yamaguchi versus Yoshi G. Very close battle to me. But this battle is not about them. This battle is about the one, the only. This is legendary-ish right here. Yeah, that was legendary. Chris Yamaguchi and Yoshi G. You know what I mean? Chris Yamaguchi and Yoshi G. Yeah, that was legendary. But this right here, homie, this right here, Calicoe and HitMan, this is one for the ages. Did Calicoe catch another body? You tell me, ladies and gentlemen out there on Caffeine. How about you out there on YouTube and Facebook? What you think? This could be another body in Calicoe's pocket right now, right? Another notch on his belt. But should we get into it? I think we should. Round one. What was it? HitMan won the coin toss, I think, something like that, or he came further, something like that. Well, anyway, Calicoe wound up going first, right? Just went in on the I don't give a frack. The whole thing, like, I don't give a frack about that. Like, he went, yo, this is what I'm talking about. You hear me, ladies and gentlemen out there on Caffeine and Facebook and YouTube? This is what I'm talking about. People want to talk about metaphors and real rap, like, you know, no Calicoe slow, you know, no Calicoe pun, you know what I mean? But this is real life right here. He's like, however, you know, whatever type of friendship that they had, that is out the door. We face to face right now. You better come at me with the best you got. You better hit me with some of the best metaphor, the best raps, the best real talk. You better hit me with everything and not try and bring your brother's show out. You know what I mean? Because if that, I'm going to take both of y'all out. You know what I mean? Like, I understand how these men, these legendary, epic, you hear me? Legendary, epic battle rappers that have been doing this for 10 plus years. decades or more decades than what y'all think. They had to hustle and grind to get where they needed to get to then get where they're at now. You feel me? Okay, HitMan Holla, made $1 million off of battle rap and so on and so forth. And he said that in this battle, like, oh, I made $1 million off of battle rap. None of y'all motherfuckers can say that y'all did. Like, all right, cool, whatever. So you think Calicoe cares, bro? Let's get into it. Yeah, it's a little hot right now. We're gonna put the fan on. Hope you don't mind the noise. Let me take myself a nice little sip. Nice little sip of something. Okay. No, no alcohol. It's just some soda, clear my throat and stuff. I know soda dehydrates or whatever. I know, but it's hot out this mug, and I wanted to get this off for the rest of the night. You know what I mean? Because I got work tomorrow, just like anybody else. Don't nobody want to go to work Mondays, and don't nobody want to do leg day when they're working out. So, anyway, let's get into Calicoe versus HitMan Holla 2. They had a one-rounder back in Gladiator School with Snoop Dogg. Go look it up. It's on YouTube. You know what I mean? I saw it. I've actually seen it like about 3 times already. I should have been seeing it more times, but this, excuse me, I'm scratching my knee or whatever. But this right here, I'm happy that they got to be able to have a 3-rounder. This is something that maybe for a lot of people, they were probably thinking that this would never happen, even though they had the 1-rounder, like, oh, they had the 1-rounder, Calicoe won, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Some could say, and I don't knock it, some could say that the first time they battled in that 1-rounder, that it was very close. I personally am not biased either or HitMan Holla or Calicoe. I've had my opinion on both these men for many a moon, and they have showed up and showed out in many different ways for me to give them the respect that they deserve. And I think you people out there that love battle rap, especially if you love some of your best, some of the best battle rappers and some of the lower tier and mid tier, if you love battle rap, you have to respect these men and women, these battle rappers and battle rapettes in battle rap. You have to respect them. Okay, they might have messed up, had a slow night or whatever, or this person still needs more work, while he's rising up. Give them the chance. Let them breathe. Let them have their time to, succeed and fail to get better at their craft. Because if not, you're just going to cut them while they're trying to work their way up there. Anyway, Calicoe and HitMan battled in Gladiator School. Calicoe won, my opinion, and some others too. Some other people will say HitMan Holla won, but this is a 1-rounder. You know what I mean? It's very hard to judge a 1-rounder unless, one is explosive with everything from the door. Like for me, I felt Calicoe with the realism and everything that he brought, he was just a little bit more against HitMan Holla. You know what I mean? He was just a little bit more than HitMan Holla. He made sure that what he hit him with, I'm gonna come hit him with more haymakers and more punchlines. That's, of course, I'm gonna have my real talk or whatever, but I'm gonna hit him with some more punchlines and some angle stuff that I know I can get the fans on my side. And for me, Calicoe did that. And then we have MaxOut2, where they actually get to have 3 rounds, people. 3 rounds of Calicoe. 3 rounds of HitMan Holla. Y'all want to hear it? 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 Yeah, let's hear it. We got some bars here, right? Okay, like I was saying before, Calicoe started off just going at this whole thing just crazy, and I just felt like the old school Cal was coming back. He was doing the whole I don't give a frack about whatever about him. You know what I mean? The situation, all that. And then he's like, yo, I've been lying to you since you've been lying to me. Oh, what? Hey, yo, just that little small little setup bar, just I've been lying to you since you were lying to me. Like, yo, that spoke levels. That spoke levels, people. It was like, you said you was my man, but the handshake didn't match the smiles to me. Ah, yo, from the door, Calicoe already hit people with a couple of bars, like 2, 3 bars, and the way he set them up, he got them going crazy. He had them going crazy. And I'm like, yo, from the door, Calicoe just, okay, he's already setting the tone. This is the main event, right? He's already setting the tone. Ooh, you said you was my man, but the handshakes didn't match the smiles to me. And then, reference the one rounder that they had, you know what I mean? With the whole surprise, man. Landslide. I come with some that a slide land. Like, we all know this. We all know this. Did we think back then that was hard? That was like, yo, he really got him. He flipped the whole slide land. Like, oh, that was cool. Maybe back then, but Calicoe still beat him in that one rounder. So you could try to be like, okay, yeah, but Hitman had that slide land. You know what I mean? Is that the only thing that you're gonna reference that Hitman had for his defense? Like, I know Hitman had more. We all know that Hitman had more, but he just didn't have it for that night. We have to give these men and women the credit when credit is due. Give them their flowers. But when they mess up, let them know. I know you messed up. We all know you messed up. Please get better. We are hoping that you will get better. As long as we have that positive support system for all of battle rap, then we will be able to get Madison Square Garden like Jada Kiss, Sheik Luch, Styles P, and of course the rest of the whole Dipset. You know what I mean? Up there battling. And instead of battling with song verses from songs, it'll be actual battle bars on the biggest stage in the world, Madison Square Garden. I've been wanting that for battle rap for a long time. Ever since the Total Slaughter thing went, awry and messed up or whatever, there was still a lot of good battles that happened. Big T and Arsenal. You know what I mean? Okay, we didn't get all of. Damn, I'm just like going into some battle rap stuff. It's just I get really emotional when I start talking about good battles, and this was another one of those good battles. I can't get past like halfway at the beginning of Calicoe stuff because it just keeps like filling me with that whole old era vibe. You know what I mean? Oh, pause with that whole filling me with. Come on now, y'all wild. Get out the comments with that. You know what I mean? Anyway, y'all be pausing with that. Y'all be crazy. But anyway, I need. Calicoe is doing what he is supposed to be doing. He's making me and everybody else feel that he is the better battle rapper and he is realer than Hitman. He ain't really street. I'm street, and I'll show you why, and I'll tell you why. There were these experiences and da 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 da. You know what I mean? Like, he flipped that whole thing. Got some, what was it? Of course, when he did that whole landslide, slide land or whatever, like it was gonna make Uncle Snoop say hot damn. You know what I mean? I love how he did that little slide little thing, you know what I mean? And then play stupid. Yeah, play stupid, put us up the bat. I Babe Ruth them. Bro. It's like every other bar, even though it's small, condensed, a transition bar or a setup bar or yo, it's like Calicoe knows what he's doing. Calicoe knows what he's doing. How is he not? How, how is he not like already on Mount Rushmore to y'all? I know he has to be. He has to be. Y'all be wilding with that. Like, how the hell Calicoe ain't in a part of Mount Rushmore or whatever? You know what I mean? Hold on, let me bring it down a little bit. Hold on. Hold on. Let me bring it down just a little bit. But yeah, Calicoe, I don't know how Calicoe isn't legendary status to y'all already. You know what I mean? Or at least Mount Rushmore. That's where I would put him. He's up there with Mook. He's up there with Reed Dallas. Damn camera. There we go. A little bit better. That's all right. That's all right. Anyway. But to me, when Calicoe was just going in this first half of his round, I'm like, is he already like setting up his spaceship part by part to just leave Earth? Because that's what he did in this round. I'm sorry, people. Y'all probably, love y'all Hitman Holla and y'all just backing him up so much. And I understand. You know what I mean? I do understand. But I honestly think Cassidy did beat Hitman Holla and showed Hitman Holla, weakness in Hitman. Especially the way he was anyway, that's a whole nother situation, but we'll talk about that when it anyway. Anyway. But literally halfway, a quarter or the first half or halfway through, I'm like, yo, is he like preparing to leave Earth? Is he setting up parts of his spaceship to leave Earth? And literally, the way Calicoe was setting everything up, it was perfect from his first lines. And then going into the surprise man referencing their first rounder, right? And then play stupid, Snoop puts up the bad Babe Ruth him. Going from that little setup, right? Going into the Mike Brown RIP, we ain't tolerating no disrespect tonight. Is this a new Calicoe slogan? I think it should be. I personally think that it should be a part of Calicoe's slogan, or a new Calicoe slogan that he should just start riding with. Because this can be one of those. Hey, we'll see. New look gun. The new gun looked like some Tesla make. What? Then going into the whole now he in Idaho. What that mean? Foul vegetable state. Yeah, that already halfway through the rounds, and he's just again just pelting him and just hitting him and just like, yo, you're going to hell. I'm gonna send you to hell. Calicoe is like, yo, I'm gonna send you to hell. I'm gonna beat the ish out of you, and I'm gonna send you to hell. Thanks, Kira. 1160. Thank you. I will follow you back. Thank you for the new follow. Thank you so much. But yeah, I think that Calicoe already halfway through the round, he's hitting him with haymakers, and he'll be like a couple jabs here and there. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. When he did the whole I've been lining you since you were lying to me, like the way he did that was a nice small little setup to go into the rest of what he was doing, explaining what he was doing, and then hitting you with haymakers, and then slide little setups that are like perfect. I'm telling you, Calicoe knew exactly what he was doing. It was like Calicoe punch, and he did that. But anyway, shout out to Chisel Adonis. He's funny as hell with those damn boxing videos. Of course, let's get back to it. New gun looked like some Tesla make, you know what I mean? Like, yo, Calicoe know what he's doing. Into the You know what I mean? Now he an Idaho potato. What that mean? Bow, that is a vegetable steak. Now the way he did it, check it out, check it out. When he was doing that, he's like, yeah, some that Tesla mate. Now he an Idaho. What that mean? Bow, now he a vegetable steak. Like, oh my God, yo, yeah. Like, yo, it just made me feel so good that Hitman was getting his just due. And he's been talking a lot. He's been wanting to get back into, you know what I mean, getting his hands dirty again. He's been wanting to make, you know what I mean, probably, you know, make everybody know that his name is solidified in battle rap legacy. And probably, you know what I mean, up there with A-Verb, you know what I mean, from St. Louis, and Oops, and B Magic up there, and the Midwest whole, you know what I mean, Mount Rushmore, whatever. But this right here, homie, this right here, this is Calicoe you don't want to see. Calicoe punch, like, yo, this, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. But anyway, okay, right? He did the whole got a feature with T Grizzly with the dad do. Probably playing both sides of Donnie Brasco. Like, yo, the way he was doing that, going into the Rough Rider scheme, what? Then go to court, give him the silent treatment, and be back home. Oh, what? What? This real grown man-ish he talking here, bruh. This is Detroit. This is Detroit. My goodness, there's a difference between metaphors and real rap, people. And this is serious. Calicoe punch. Okay, here we go. You the type to be on the internet down in your blood, brother, knowing you're supposed to be his backbone. I'll be the type on the internet supporting complete strangers as long as they black owned. Is there anything more? Is there anything more that I can say? Yes, there's more. There's more people. And these are just lines that I picked out because I'm like, yo, these are impactful. They make sense. These are things that will help him win this round amongst everything else that he was doing already. And then the whole he was doing that whole word scheming with the whole backbone, back on, you know what I mean? And then when he was doing it, he was like, the backbone back on, you know what I mean? So on and so forth, I came back on, whatever. And then it's like, you're the type to be on the internet down in your blood, brother, knowing you're supposed to support him, knowing you're supposed to be his backbone. I'm the type to be on the internet supporting complete strangers as long as they're black owned. Right into the Tupac scheme and the Biggie, right? Right into the Tupac scheme leading into the Biggie. Bro, what can you say about Calicoe? Let me see. Starts going to We Ain't Nothing Alike. Did the whole schoolboy Q, schoolboy he did the whole schoolboy to the streets. I love how he did that whole setup, the Cali angle. They done took the presidential rodeo. You done got it impeached. Oh, Calicoe, what are you doing, bro? Stop. It's done. We know you got the first round, and Hitman ain't even spit one bar yet. We know you won, homie. This is what you call overkill. What Hitman tried to do in the first round, and what he said, oh, I'm an overkill. We ain't even get there yet, but we're gonna get there. Because this is still Calicoe's first round. And the way he did every single one of his setups and punchlines and everything was perfect. It was perfect. Perfectly planned, perfectly aimed. As soon as it was on Calicoe, man, I don't give a frack about da 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 da, and I don't give a frack about da da da. Like, yeah, he was on his neck saying, "I don't give a frack" from the door. This is how you're supposed to battle, people. This is how you're supposed to battle. Even if you're not gonna come with all these bars and perfect setups and heavy punchlines, at least talk that real ish to get your opponent off their game. I'm telling you, this is key, people. This is key to get your opponent off their game. I'm telling you, yo, I'm telling you, this is how to get your opponent off their game from the door. Just take everything on, just like, yo, I'm on you. You ain't going nowhere, homie. Like, be like that. This is what I'm talking about. Yo, oh boy, I am. Calicoe did his motherfucking thing. Talk about, yo, he'll dip his red flag in some bleach. Oh, bro. How disrespectful can you be? How disrespectful can you be? And you're not from Jersey? Woo! Anyway, bro, he still has, he still had a little bit left. Um, there was still some more bars in between and all that, you know what I mean? But these bars, these setups, some of these lines, some of the schemes that he had, this was perfect for the way Calicoe was setting up for his first rounds. This is how you're supposed to do it. This is how you knock a motherfucker out the game from the door. You make him want to battle from the door. That first round is the setup. It sets the tone straight up. Look at the Locks and Dipset. They came in there like, oh damn, we're gonna go first. All right, then we got the chance to set the tone. So if we come out here setting the tone, they gotta follow this or get better. Have a better showing than us. And if you can't outdo us, we're gonna keep outdoing you and keep outdoing you and keep outdoing you. But anyway, y'all want me talking about that? Y'all want me talking about that? I would have had a whole 2 hours just on that. But maybe that's another time. I don't know. Still have, my opinions on it. But I love battle rap and I love battles. So versus is like right in my lane. It's just I kind of like, I want to hear the battle rap. You know what I mean? Instead of, songs back and forth. But enough of that. Let's get into HitMan Holla, his first round. Now, mind you, Calicoe went 5, maybe 6 minutes, probably a little longer because of so many of the reactions. He probably wrote for like 4 minutes, right? I think he said something like that, and he wrote like 3 or 4 minutes or whatever, but it ended up being like 5, 6, 7, or 8 minutes because of the reactions. It's like almost every other line, the crowd was holding them back, stopping them, like, yo, run that back. Like this show, Run That Back Recap, right here on the Battle Rapport, Fridays, 12-ish, midnight-ish, Caffeine, YouTube, and Facebook, of course. But anyway, let's go with HitMan Holla's first round. Okay, right? Running to get another bag, referencing his previous battle with Cassidy, or the face-off that they had, where he was threatening to get the bag. He was trying to run to get the bag. Like in the bag, he had a gun, and no, there wasn't no gun. It was just money and some dirty socks. Really? I know that when he picked up that bag, there was nothing heavy in there. I think the only heaviest thing in there was probably a pair of some chancletas or something like that. You know what I mean? Or some balled up socks. I'm telling you, there was nothing in that bag. Nothing in that bag about as far as a weapon. There was dirty socks in there. It was a gym bag. I'm telling you, it was a gym bag. He just got off of the gym. I'm telling you. But anyway, he referenced, the Cassidy battle that he had. Running to get another bag, referencing his bag with Calicoe being as high as high as it is. I don't know how much he's getting. 50,000, 75,000. I don't know. But we talk about max out numero dos. ARP, rare breed, entertainment. Matter of fact, I want to give ARP and rare breed their shot real quick. Uh, um, I want to give them their just due. Hold on, give me 1 second. I want to give ARP, right? I want to give ARP his just due and rare breed entertainment. Give me a second, because man, RBE shocked me. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, don't get me wrong. ARP shocked me when he did the reveal for MaxOut2, right? Okay, that's weird. Anyway, what the hell? That's weird. Can't find RBE. Hold up, there we go. Lawrence, boom, right here. Give me, because I had taken the clips. All right, I had taken the clips. Now, now, let me let y'all in on a little secret. Let me let y'all in on a little secret, right? I couldn't find it. Anyway, I will next week. I'm gonna be doing an episode on Coffee Brown. In that episode of Coffee Brown I'm doing next week, I will be talking about RBE. There's something that I have to talk about RBE to give them their just due. I'll give them a little just due right now because I'm talking about MaxOut2, but I want to go in depth on something about RBE because they have definitely given me a better understanding of the workings of making a league or an event of battles an actual event. And I'm learning the way of, I'm learning and understanding how ARP is making sure that when he does something with so much support and so much, so much antithesis, so much emphasis and so much support in what he's doing that I understand how people could say, "Oh, why is he dropping another, max out or whatever?" It doesn't make no sense. Think for 1 second. If you were in ARP shoes, when other leagues are dropping other events and stuff like that, or not even dropping anything at all, he's providing you are providing some of the best content out there and the best stage performances and legendary battles and rebuttal rounds and stuff like that and 4-rounders and freestyles. Like, who does that? ARP, Rare Breed Entertainment. Shout out to Shatta, Lawrence. Y'all doing your motherfucking thing out there. And I think that definitely I want to give y'all flowers, because if nobody else is giving y'all flowers, I will right here at the Battle Rap Pour. Thank you, ARP. Thank you, the whole staff of Rare Breed Entertainment. I think you got another one. Another classic event and another classic battle. but it might be a body bag. But let's get into Hitman Holla's first rap, right? He got into running, running to get another bag. Did the whole showroom floor scheme. I like it. That was all right. I kind of felt like the showroom floor thing was kind of getting stretched out. But after I listened to it a couple times, I wrote down nice. You got that off, Hitman. You got that off. The showroom floor, you got that off. All right, not bad, not bad. Um, After later consideration, I kind of felt like, it could have been better. The whole showroom floor thing could have been shortened a little bit. You know what I mean? Instead of dragging it, I felt like Hitman Holla dragged it a little too far, a little too long. You know what I mean? It could have been just a little shorter. Hitman, I'm not biased on Calicoe. I'm not biased anywhere on the map. All I want is the best content to come out of the battle rappers and the battle rapettes, the men and women of battle rap. So all I'm saying is that showroom floor thing, if it was shortened a little bit, I personally think it would have hit me harder than the way you did it. You know what I mean? I kind of felt like it was a little long, a little slow. I understand you're trying to let people understand what you're saying or whatever, and there's probably people talking in the background or whatever. You got to say, forget all that frack. I don't care what the frack everybody's trying to say. Y'all gonna hear me whether I'm speaking fast or I'm speaking slow or middle ground, whatever. Y'all gonna hear me, and I understand. Hitman is going to do what Hitman does. He has his own way of performing. He has his own way of doing what he does. So the whole, showroom floor thing, it's all right. It's all right. It's not like, oh my God, life changing. It's not a haymaker. No, it's not a haymaker. It's a medium bar. It's a regular bar. There we go. There we go. The showroom floor is a regular bar. All right. It's all right. It's all right. It's right there. It's all right. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get this. You're not gonna get this. You're gonna get it's all right. You know what I mean? Right in the middle. Right in the middle, people. You're not gonna get this, that. You're gonna get right in the middle. All right. Pause. Y'all be wilding with that in the middle. Oh, come on now. And then of course he did the different class. You know what I mean? AMG. I like that. That was cool. You know what I mean? Good recovery. Good one. Bucket like KFC. Really? Really, Hitman Holla? You're gonna do the different class AMG? I love how you did that setup and so on and so forth, showing the difference. But then you went into like a 2010, 2012, 2013 bar of bucket like KFC. You in a bucket like KFC? While you in a bucket like KFC? You know what? While you in a bucket like KFC, I'm gonna wear this. You know why I'm gonna wear this? Because I love Buckethead. Yeah, shout out Buckethead. One of the best guitarists out there. But you know why I'm gonna wear this? Because Hitman Holla set a bar from like 2010, 2013, 2014, 2013, 2012. This is an old ass, what the hell you doing with a KFC bar unless you're doing like a scheme with it. You know what I mean? I get the chicken, but the biscuit coming, you know what I mean? With it's something, at least a little different, creative, nuanced. He went into, you in a bucket like KFC. You got me scratching my noggin. You got me scratching my noggin, Hitman. What the frack? What the frack? I was gonna do a whole nother episode of, you know what I mean, of the, new segment or whatever. But no, I gotta talk about Hitman and his like a, bucket like a KFC line. I'm upset. I'm upset. I know Hitman Holla could do a whole lot better than booking like KFC. Bro, really? That's why I'm wearing this. Bucket like KFC. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen, on Caffeine, YouTube, and Facebook. While I'm using Restream, bucket like KFC. Why do I care about a bar that's so old? Because this is 2021, people. This is 2021. Dub Dub Uno. It's Dub Dub Uno. And you did a bucket like KFC? It's gonna be a long night, people. It's gonna be a long night. Yes, grab your popcorn, roll your blunts, put your children away to sleep. There's not gonna be no cursing up here though. So even if you got your kids up all night, hey, not gonna be cursing up here. All you're gonna hear is frack, spackle, you know, get the buck out of here, BUCK. So and the butt stops here. But anyway, bro, really? Bucket like KFC? Think about it. Think about it. Was that smart? I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna leave this on until I don't feel my brain anymore. No, until I don't feel that this is, not feeling so icky. Yes, icky is a word. I know it's a young toddler's word, but hey, we're all still kids at heart. You know what I mean? Bucket like KFC. But anyway, that's a question mark on my end. You know what I mean? I feel that that's a question mark. Okay, antenna be on TV. Okay, now, this one is something that I definitely would like to talk about real quick. Okay. Hitman Holla goes into from that whole just dark place that I don't ever want to go back into. If anybody remembers something of a bucket. Oh my God. Anyway, so he goes into this less talking, more action. Catch you and Big T in slow traffic. Hop out, scope action. Walk up to his whip, set trip, remote fashion. Any mixed signals, antenna be on TV. You don't want no static. Or it'll be no static. Okay. I think just for 1 second, if anybody had an antenna, bunny ears that you had to put on top of your, tube TV, where if you didn't have a remote, you would have your children be the remote and turn, all them buttons and stuff like that. Hey, I'm an 80s baby, all right? But anyway, antenna be on TV, it won't be no more static. Okay, let's think about it, right? On TV, you're talking about Calicoe and Big T, right? So when he says TV, he means in Big T's vehicle or Big T's Volvo. So TV, right? And 10, you know what I mean? Like 10 shot, and 10 will be on top of TV. Antenna and 10 will be on top of TV. There will be no more static. Now, okay, I just broke down pretty simple on how antenna be on top of TV. It won't be no more static. Real simple, understandable, palatable. Pause with that. Yabby Wallet. Now, I had mixed feelings on it because I used to be one of them kids that thought that I was a TV technician the way I would, have TV showing up when I would do the bunny ears or whatever. You know what I mean? I thought I was a whiz, but I was just a kid messing around with some wires on a TV, and that's what happened. Now, we all know, well, we all should know, that when we put in the bunny ears, the antenna on top of the TV, and we plug and we, do the little wire thing in the back of the TV to put the wires from the bunny ears up there, right? That it's still static no matter what. It's just levels of static. So you will point the bunny ears at a certain point where you wouldn't see no static, but there is still static no matter what. So at first, I was like, oh, my initial thought, wow, antenna be on TV, it won't be no more static. I was like, cool, word, yeah. But then I sat and I thought, antenna will be on top of TV, it won't be no more static. TV, big T's vehicle or big T's Volvo, TV, antenna will be on top of TV. It won't be no more static. I was like, damn, you know what? It wasn't. It didn't hit right. I think it didn't hit right. If it was done properly, I think it would have hit right. It's just the angle, the way he did it. I personally think no. The antenna B, no. Let that go. Antenna B on top of T, no. Because there's still static on the TV no matter what. It's just levels of static. You know what I mean? So the antenna line, nah. I liked it. It was the initial when he initially did it, I liked it. I was like, oh wow, yay. But then I thought about it and I'm like, no. It's the wait for it. Is it a line that you liked, or is it a line that other people liked because it was HitMan Holla? You got to think about this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not trying to be biased no matter what. I like HitMan Holla. When I first got back into battle rap, like almost 7-8 years ago, was because HitMan Holla, Averb, they had teamed up on a 2-on-2 against K-Shine and DNA, and that was a great battle. Still debatable to me. So I have no reservations on HitMan Holla. I have no reservations on Calicoe. These men are legends and should be on Mount Rushmore, if not already. They should be. Of course, the Midwest are going to have their Mount Rushmore. The East Coast going to have their Mount Rushmores of all that. You know what I mean? So think about it. Book it like KFC. What? Anyway, but anyway, let me see. Okay, so I just want to clear the way he did that, right? He said, I catch you and BT and slow traffic. Pop out scope action. Walk up to his whip, set trip in remote fashion. Any mixed signals, antenna be on top of TV. It won't be no more static. This is HitMan Holla at the top of his performance against Calicoe. It was a good line. It was all right. It was well performed. I just think maybe he didn't need that line. Me personally, maybe he didn't need that line. He could have used it a different way. Me personally. But, I'm just one of those people that used to grow up back in the 90s and back in the 80s that, you know, messed around with the damn antennas all the damn time on the TV. So it was always, I get, I feel some type of way sometimes when I get some of these reminiscent bars that if they don't hit proper, I got something to say about it. You know what I mean? Bucket like KFC. Like I said, right? Anyway, uh, I'm not sponsored by KFC, so this is just me loving Buckethead. He's one of the best solo guitarists out there, so check him out, definitely. But anyway, Bucket like KFC. Anyway, right? It was a cool line, whatever. And then the whole whoop that boy like Joe Jackson, Trey for Bo Jackson. This is not the 80s or the 90s. Some of these references are a little obscure. You know, we're in the 2021 era where people have cell phones and stuff, and 90% of who's ever driving is on a phone. Please, people, don't drive with a cell phone in your hands. Don't drive drunk, and please don't drive distracted. There are other people on the road. Me too. But besides that, no more Joe Jackson, Bo Jackson bars. I done heard quite a few. I'm done with it. This is old. If you're gonna do Joe Jackson, Bo Jackson bars, they have to be well thought out. They just can't be. I feel like it was half-assed. It was half-assed. That's F-A-S-T. F-A-S-T. Half-assed. Right? But anyway, we get past that. I said no bueno. He did the run our test angle, not bad. It was a good recovery. I liked how he did that scheme setup. That was great. Signature Hitman. Like I said, we're getting flashes of both Calicoe and Hitman, old school. You know what I mean? Both flashes, little bits. Calicoe more in the first round than Hitman. Even though Hitman, he was cooking up towards the end of his round. You know, it varied. My personal opinion. You know what I mean? Bucket like KFC, right? Anyway, then he did the whole, little extra showing the leading role. That was cool. I like that. The extra showing leading role. You know what I mean? Like that. The STD scheme. He did the STD scheme. Uh, nope, I did not write that down, but I just wrote down STD scheme. Okay. It was okay. It was all right. You know what I mean? I wasn't all, oh my God, that was such a haymaker. Oh, HitMan Holla's back. Watch out, Calicoe. I wasn't doing that. I was like, okay, cool. Some more. We need some more. We need some more. Amp it up. Amp it up. It's the first round. We need you to amp it up. You saw what Calicoe did in his first round. He amped it up. Wait till the second. He's probably going to turn up. So you're going to have to amp it up, Holla, in this first round. So that the second round you turn up. You know what I mean? You elevate every round. Not elevate first round, then decline the last two rounds. You know what I mean? Like, no, you have to elevate every single round. Shout out to B-Dot. But here we go. Put the scope on Calicoe, not Calicoe in the scope. Wait, is that even possible? My personal opinion, I feel like this is another one of those landslide. Yeah, I got something that'll slide land. I felt like that was one of those that he probably had in the tuck since then. And he just like, I'm going to use it still. And he used it. I didn't like it. I put I put the scope on Calicoe. Now Calicoe and the scope. Wait, is that even possible? I know that HitMan Holla could have did so much better. In this round, he could have did so much better. He had the energy, the performance. He had the time. He had the time to have enough material to get at Calicoe. But then Calicoe punch! Calicoe, he was on one. And we ain't talking about he was on no Adderall, he was on none of that. He was on fire. The sticks, you know what I mean? He was shooting, he was on point. Let's put it like that. He was on fire. Anyway, uh yeah, like I said, that I put Calicoe on the scope. Now, put the scope on Calicoe, now Calicoe on the scope. Wait, is that even possible? I put down that it was like, or looks like, sounds like another one of those slide land type of bars that, he probably had since 2013. But, or probably before anyway. But I just felt like that was just no bueno. He needed more than that, you know what I mean? And he was like, Calicoe don't play, and he was like, the play, play what? You know what I mean? Uh, I hate this motherfucker. I should break this, right? I hate this motherfucker. Nose in my biz. I should break that motherfucker. And then he goes with the black face on his shirt like a racist motherfucker. Okay. This is where, like I was saying, HitMan Holla towards the end of his round, towards the end of his first round, he started cooking up. This is where I felt like he started cooking up. You know what I mean? I got lines down and everything. Like, yo, he's starting to cook up and everything. When he did the blackface on shirt scheme, you know what I mean? The blackface on shirt like a racist month. The way he was doing that whole scheme setup, I liked it. It was good. It was effective. Good recovery. Good recovery. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta be on point when you battling Calicoe. Because Calicoe pulls. That should be a new slogan for Calicoe. Anyway, did the bullets, wizard. Alright, that was cool. I like that. Y'all was saying the pens run the culture. I was just thinking how, because it wasn't no money until performance came around. Okay. Hats off, Holla. You got that off. You got that off, homie. Yeah, you got that off, homie. Definitely. You got that off. I'm gonna be honest. Holla, and that last bit of his round, he was doing, the way he was doing some setups. Actually, his whole round, from the beginning to the end, I felt like it was just up, down, peaks and valleys. You know what I mean? Like a heartbeat. I just felt like HitMan Holla's heartbeat was on the line. No reference, no puns. It's just exactly how it is. Your life is on the line. Yeah. My personal opinion, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, Calicoe he left Earth, and that was a 9, a 10, a 9, 9.9, 9, 10. That's a 10. Calicoe's first round was a 10. It had to be a 9 or a 10. It was up there. I felt where all the punchlines, all the punchline setups, couple of the transition bars, the way he was setting his first round up, it was like, you have to top this better than me. Hey, watch out with that damn pause. Come on now, watch out. Yeah, you have to one up me on this first round alone. And I felt that HitMan Holla, he just barely, barely got halfway through the round against Calicoe. It was uh, uh like test of might or something like that. And you're mashing the buttons and so on and so forth, and you see the levels going up, right? You see your competitor's level going up, you're seeing yours going up, right? It's almost like first round Calicoe, first round HitMan. That's how it went. Calicoe rose higher than HitMan. HitMan just got halfway up, which means HitMan has to do that second round like it's his life is on the line type of situation, right? So we're gonna go with the second round, right? So of course, Calicoe, I gave Calicoe the first round. He dominated that first round. I'm gonna say Calicoe dominated the first round. Um, and HitMan Holla. Okay, Calicoe the first round, a 9 or a 10. HitMan Holla's first round, like a 5 or 6. You know what I mean? Could be better. Just, all right, we'll wait till the second round. You know what I mean? So, Calicoe, second round. He's rebuttaling what he said. Okay, this is what HitMan Holla said about Calicoe for, probably years, or been leading up from many years to this point, saying that, Calicoe is irrelevant, he'll never be relevant, and you know what I mean, all this other stuff. Well, Calicoe he counter-wrote this rebuttal type of thing. The way he went, he did the whole irrelevant, more relevant, right? He did the relevant, more irrelevant, more relevant setup. I love how he did that. What was it? The Saint, the set precedents. Here we go. Yeah, the okay, yeah. This is where I feel that this was one of, like, you could probably say was probably Calicoe's like lightest round, but it was still heavy with haymakers. Going from the rebuttaling of the whole irrelevant, more relevant, so and so over the set precedents. Then he going into the telekinetic powers. Holy Stocko! I'm a wizard. I use telekinetic powers to make y'all put my bills ahead of schedule. What? Oh my God, yo, Calicoe, punch! Like I said, yo, bro, I'm telling you, this man knows exactly what to do to beat his opponent. He knows exactly what to do to beat his opponent. I'm telling y'all. Sleep on this Detroit man if you want. Sleep on this Michigan man if you want. He will body you, put you in a bag, and throw you out in the river or the swamp and let the damn gators eat you. You know what I mean? I'm telling you. Then he goes right to the handshake bar. Bro, there is many 5 handshake bars for many a moon. Many a moon. But this one, yeah, y'all probably looking at me like, oh man, Hydro Man, you're biased on Calicoe. Bro, I'm from Patterson, New Jersey. There is no biasness, period. This man, I give respect where respect is due, people. I've heard this man's name for decades, 10 plus years. Since I was a youngin', listening and hearing every once in a while something about battle rap, Calicoe's name from Detroit, Michigan would always come up and would be a name. Okay, you heard Sue Surf, Red, Old Red, all these other people. But Calicoe was and always is a name in battle rap. Veteran, legendary, whatever y'all want to say. Mount Rushmore, however, he has always been a name I have heard be synonymous with great battles in battle rap. A name, a household name that gets people wanting to see the battles that he's in. So, like I said, the man is a wizard. He says it himself that he's a wizard. He uses he uses telekinetic powers to make you put his bills ahead of schedule. This man knows what he knows. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Now let's continue on. Like I said, I've heard quite a few handshake bars, and this one tops it. This one tops it. Oh, come on, pause. Yeah, wow. So the next five I extend won't be demanding friendship. Ooh, boy, yo, Calicoe. He knows what he's doing. He knows exactly how to get a Holla through his skin. He knows what he's doing, bro. And you see it in Holla's face. Yes, I'm talking about HitMan Holla. You see it in his face when he's hitting him with these angles and so on and so forth. He's just like, whatever. But it's hitting. If you look at his face, his expressions, his body language, he's uncomfortable. He's like, oh, this. Why you look like that? You need somebody in his PR team, you know what I mean? Somebody in his management better let him know and school him to body language, bro. Because that whole every single round, I just felt like every time Calicoe was saying something to HitMan Holla, HitMan Holla got him comfortable. I just felt like, yo, this whole shrugging shoulder, this whole not even looking at him in his face, this whole looking at the other people, and like that just felt like you were uncomfortable, bro. Please let your PR team, let your management know that you need help with your body language. Trust you me, man. You need that, Holla. You need that. But anyway. Oh, damn. What? Using angles from fights online that he had. Got into the gangster goon shooter talk, you know what I mean? Did the wilding out angle on him, bro, which was nice. Wow. Here we go. He did the fiend testers, keep in touch. Oh, little things like that. Just little things like that. Just, you know, gave your fiends testers. So keep in touch. It's just like, yo, what? Slick and smooth. This man knows what to do. That right. Did the whole incredible chain bars is something we got to deal with. That was, he did that angle on him too, which, it landed and it hit. Did the whole St. Louis Crips are in the building. You know what I mean? The ones that, jumped in Cali or something like that. Whatever situation that happened. You know what I mean? I don't condone any of that. But please, if you're traveling anywhere, don't test anybody from where they're at, because you're not where you're at. You're vacationing. You're, chilling at their state, you know what I mean, or their island or something like that. Don't be acting out of sorts like you run stuff and, you know what I mean, you live in Idaho or something like that. Bucket like KFC. But anyway, he was getting at him with the real talk. While he was doing that, you know what I mean, trying to rap, HitMan Holla's people, just like, just messing up, getting all into, talking into Calicoe's round, trying to stop him, mess him up or whatever. And you know, Calicoe like, oh, don't worry, Mom, you gonna get famous. You gonna get famous. He was like, yeah, man. He was like, shut up, worker. Shut up, worker. I'm friends with your boss, man. What you doing? Like, I like how he left. I love how he did that. You know what I mean? The way he did that, like this whole round, all the way to the end, I just feel like the first round, he set up his spaceship to leave Earth. Once he left Earth, the second round, he continued on his path to leave Earth. And this is a little, you know, this round was probably a couple minutes shorter than the first round. Because as you heard in Calicoe, I think in his second or his third round, he was saying like, I wish I would have known. I wish I would have known we were going like 5 or 7+ minutes. I would have wrote more. Hey, you know what, Calicoe? You did just as much as you needed. You didn't need no more. You had just as much as what you needed to win the first round. This second round, we're about to get into it. I have to do HitMan Holla's second round because this is where it gets a little like it can go either way with you know a lot of people that were in the building and a lot of people that are online talking about HitMan Holla's second round. And you know, of course, Calicoe's second round. You know what I mean? That it could have went either way. I'm like, all right, I understand what y'all talking about. You know what I mean? But we have pointers in the second round. HitMan Holla, second round. Did the whole cannon on stage thing. Referenced when he brought out cannon against Cassidy. But here's the thing. Did HitMan Holla really know, and was he really informed that Nick Cannon was going to be in the building? I presume no, and somebody whispered behind him right before he was about to go up on his, you know, the round where he brought out Cannon. I think somebody probably whispered, was like, yo, man, Cannon's right behind you or whatever. He's masked up. Just say his name, he'll pop out. He'll get everybody amped up, watch. And that's what probably, you know, made more people want to watch that battle afterwards, you know what I mean, post Cassidy and HitMan. But I personally think that HitMan did not know that Cassidy was gonna. I mean, I think HitMan did not know that Nick Cannon was gonna be there, or maybe he did know he was gonna be there, but it wasn't. Maybe he didn't know, like at that time. Oh, you know, like Cassidy, like you know, Cannon might be here in the next like 20 minutes, and then a whole 2 hours pass, 3 battles just passed. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So you never know. He probably was, you know, going on stage like, yeah, he's gonna come, but then you know, couple rounds in, he's seeing like, damn, I guess you know, I can't say the, you know, I'm pulling out Nick Cannon. I can't. I guess I can't do that one. That's why I think when he did the whole, you know, Cannon on stage, it's gonna be a loaded one. No, no bueno, HitMan. No bueno. You did. I personally think you did not need that bar. You did not need that bar. Me personally, you should have. You should have had something else. My personal opinion. You know what I mean? I think HitMan Holla, his first round, half the material, he could have just trashed it and had something else. You know what I mean? And we're going to continue with HitMan Holla's second round. He goes into the Pops angle again. And then he did the whole who raised you. Going into, for my opinion, he was doing a bunch of filler bars, filler talk. You know, some angles that I just didn't like, that, you know, it's kind of old, or if you were going to use those angles, you should have put it in better rhyming format, because it just felt like, oh, I got some angles. Let me just put these words together and so I can just get this angle out there instead of like really working with the angle. Like, I got this angle. I need to have the right words to make this angle stick. You know what I mean? Am I gonna go multisyllabic where I'm doing a bar within a bar within another bar? And you know what I mean? Am I gonna keep on going with a line of bars leading into the impactful end that's gonna just destroy them? You know what I mean? Or am I gonna go more intricate? Or am I? It was so many different ways you could have did this, bro. My opinion, I honestly think that Hitman's second round was a lot of filler in between until this happened. I should rock your like hand-me-downs. Cool. Cool holla. Cool holla. Hitman holla. You got a bar. You finally got a bar in the second round. You got a bar from 2010. Okay, not 2020. 2012, 2013, 2014. All I know is that bar. Come on now. I should rock your like hand-me-downs. Bro, I said I had a hand-me-down line back when I was a teenager. And it almost sounded almost the same as she did right here. And I was like, I haven't been a teenager in like almost 30-something years, people. Almost. But anyway, like, yo, this is ridiculous. Another old reference used now in the 2021 era. You got me mad, holla. You got me mad. You got me mad. No. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. That's it. Please get this through your head, people. Get this through your head. I am disappointed in Hitman Holla. I heard a lot better bars from him in the past. But we will continue on. Damn near gave out more. He was like, I damn near gave out more toys than Santa Claus last Christmas. Nope. So you mean to tell me you gave out last Christmas, right? Last Christmas, Hitman Holla gave out almost 8 billion toys? No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. 8 billion toys. You went all across the world in one night, this last Christmas. Let me say this one more game. I damn near gave out more toys than Santa Claus last Christmas. So you gave out almost 8 billion toys and gifts. You're not Superman, Holla. You're not Superman. All right? You ball game, or more like bald game. But anyway, you ball game and all, but you ain't give out almost 8 billion toys, bro. But anyway, I liked it. It was funny. It was funny, but I said no. No bueno. No bueno. No. He flipped Calicoe slogan, which was a good, nice recovery. Good, nice recovery. Good one, Hitman Holla. Good one. You see, every now and again you're getting, the remnants of the old from both battle rappers, Calicoe and Hitman. I'm telling you, this review is gonna go like 2 hours just on these men alone, because they deserve it. This battle alone, they deserve it. Yeah, I feel yes, I feel some type of way. Because the one rounder that they had, I knew then they needed 3 rounds straight up. I knew they had more material, and this is what we got. So, it's like what, 7 years since Gladiator School? 8, 7 years, 6 years? I don't know. I gotta check online. I should have researched that. That's like the only thing. The last thing I forgot to research was how long ago it was. But yeah, he did. Hitman Holla flipped Calicoe's slogan. I like that. That was really good. That was a nice recovery. I appreciated that. That made me happy. That made me feel like Hitman Holla was paying attention to what I was saying through the screen. uh, Calcium setup was nice. I like that. Ice Pat. Where ill at. Not this big. Where Bill at. Sensu bean. You're gonna need a sensu bean to heal that. Good setup. Good line. But the sensu bean. I felt like, all right, boom, you doing it with the ice pack. Where ill at? So and so was not this big. Where Bill at? So and so was, you gonna need a sensu bean to heal that. No, no, no. No bueno. Eso es no bueno, brother. ¿Qué tú piensas? ¿Qué tú piensas? What did you think? Everything was, it was like, it was leading into something, and then you're gonna need a sensu bean to heal that. That approach could have been ended better. I know Hitman could have ended that line better. I know, bro. I know. He could have did that so much better. And he didn't need, you're going to need a sensu bean to heal that. He could have had something so much better than that. You know what I mean? I know that we've seen Hitman Holla battle quite a few people. One of his best battles, I think to this day, still a debatable and a legendary epic classic debatable battle, Hitman Holla versus Sue Surf. That to me is still like Loaded Lux versus Hollow the Dawn. The other that those are classic, epic, legendary battles that will always be debated still to this day. From me and probably anybody else in the BRC, in the battle rap community. But yeah, I feel like Hitman Holla's whole second round, it was like half of it was filler, the other half, he was trying to explore a couple points here or there. He got some thumbs up from me a couple times, but a lot of times I felt like he was doing a bunch of filler stuff, using the same angles from the first, uh, um, using the pops angle from the first round all the way into the second round, dragging certain things and angles and personal things into it. I felt like it was really getting ugly because he was trying to put too much into that second round. First round, a little dicey. Second round, it just was going downhill. You know what I mean? First round, Hitman Holla starting to go up. The second round, starting to go down. You feel me? But like I said, Hitman Holla's first round was like up and down, peaks and valleys, peaks and valleys. And again, here we go. His second round, peaks and valleys, peaks and valleys, peaks and valleys. A lot more for me. I felt like there was a lot of filler in his second round that he really did not need. He didn't need to try to real talk him or boss talk him or more gangster. Like, you know what I be doing online. You see me on what I did at the barber shop. Like you ain't gotta be this whole. You ain't gotta try to prove yourself how rough and tough you are. You know what I mean? Show me that you can battle Calicoe and wipe him off the map. If you can't do that, you might need to rethink retirement and not retire for a week. Hey, we love Hitman Holla. We love when he does his remixes. We just want to see what else he can do. We know he has performance. Sometimes he can have some witty, witty, different type of style bars or whatever. But performance could only carry you but so much. Your talent then has to show through your writing, through your creativity. Of course, you could do all this that you can do and all that. But if your bars don't match up with your body language and all this, you're gonna falter. Somebody else is gonna be the victor because they have one other skill that you didn't put upon your attributes. You know what I mean? Yo, I got rebuttal, I got freestyle, I got this, I can do multisyllabics, I got performance, I can do mega schemes. Like, if you only got like a couple and you think that, oh, well, with these couple, I can reign supreme. Nope, nope, nope. Look at Danny Myers, people. Danny Myers. He had what? One loss this year? Yako wanna argue and say he has two losses. But think about it. Danny Myers. Why is he still a name right now? Because he has adapted and made sure his list of attributes exceeds anybody else. So when he gets in that ring and battles, he got everything at his disposal. Every battle that he's had, everything that's been out there that's been done, he knows, all right, that was already done. I'm gonna do something different this time. Oh, that was already done, so I'm gonna do something different this time. Why do you think Danny Myers is still relevant to this day in battle rap? Because he knows, yo, I gotta change it up every once in a while. I can't do the same old, because that angle can be used on you. You're a one-trick pony. All you do is, yikes, I'm the bar guy in parallel universe. That's all you can do. No, that's not the only things he could do. He could rebuttal, he could freestyle, he could do many things. He could scheme, he could flip things on the spot. Danny Myers is a threat. Danny Myers is a threat. I personally support Danny Myers in his reign, especially for his running for Champion of the Year 2021. I have him up there as number one. Number two, I have Rum Nitty. Number three, I have Geechee Gotti. Number four, I have Jada Nightwing. And I think I have Av 4 or 5, I think, something like that. But anyway, that's just my list for this year. Still have some more that I need to run down the list on. Because I want to make sure when Champion of the Year, Cody talk, it happens next year, that I have my list, and you know what I mean, I'm closer to, you know, having the best predictions and being, you know what I mean, and you know, maybe I might be selected in, you know, part of the, you know, panel. That would be cool. Any support for the Battle Rapport to be on the Champion Cody panel? Definitely let Jay Black know. Let Dre know from Champion. Let Mark Jango know. Let Anwar know, and Rita. And of course, Trey Shamin, Ace Amin, you know what I mean? And Debo, you know, Debo with the suit, you know what I mean? Out there repping Champion and all that, you know what I mean? Let them know if y'all want Hydra Man from the Battle Rapport, you're a Slipknot fan of Battle Rap, up there on the Cody Champion of the Year 2021 panel. If y'all want me up there, I'll take a trip up there to Philly, to PA. You know what I mean? It ain't a thing but a chicken wing. You know what I mean? But anyway, I feel Calicoe had that second round clear. Clear. Shout out to Quill, Daylight. But clear 2-0. They had already asked in the building, how y'all see this? How y'all see this? There was a lot of people saying 2-0, 2-0. I saw out there in the crowd, I'm seeing a lot of 2-0s, 2-0s. Hal was like, yeah, 2-0 me, 2-0 me, yeah. No, 2-0 Calicoe, homie. You gotta fight this last round straight up. So we're gonna go with Calicoe's third round. Now, I think personally, Calicoe's first round was stronger than his second, but Calicoe did edge HitMan Holla by just a little bit more. The material that HitMan Holla had in the second round was poorly designed. Half of his material he didn't need. The other half of the material was pretty good though. I just think the other half of the material, some of the angles, he really didn't need that. He could have did something else. Probably could have created a whole new slogan for himself or something. You know what I mean? Hey, HitMan Holla, think about that next time when you're gonna battle. You know what I mean? Think about that next time, Holla, when you battle. Think about, something new, creative, maybe a new slogan. You know what I mean? We're gonna go with Calicoe's third round, right? Now, referencing Calicoe's second round. Excuse me. Referencing Calicoe's second round, Calicoe did in the second round have somewhat of the same angle that he was using in the first round, right? So I felt like he was carrying that on into the third round. But he wasn't stretching a scheme or an angle 3 whole entire rounds. He would touch base on certain points and then have bars that I'm going to just hit you with. And then second round, hit you with some more points that I was referencing or talking about in the first round that I'm going to have in the second round with other points. And then I'm going to hit you with bars and angles and da-da-da-da. Leading into the third round by Calicoe. Now, mind you, I had Calicoe in the first round about 9-10 to HitMan Holla's like 5 or 6. Calicoe in the second round, I have just about 9 to HitMan Holla's like 5. Like I said, I feel like half of HitMan Holla's material that he was using in the second round was filler, or he didn't need it. He could have came with something else. Now, Calicoe's third round. Let me get something to drink real quick. Let me clear my throat. There we go. Had to get me something to drink. But anyway, get my mask on. Anyway, so we're getting into Calicoe's third round, right? He does the kennel. I love how he set that whole kennel thing up. Going into the self, you're just self-centered. I loved how he did that setup. That was like the perfect setup going against HitMan Holla, and the way that a lot of people, or maybe how he, portrays himself with the ego. So I feel Calicoe was humbling HitMan Holla. Oh, you this, oh, you that. Oh, no, you ain't this and that. You got to be out here in the trenches like all the time trying to say all that stuff you talking about, all that high and mighty stuff. So he did the whole kennel, you know what I mean? You just self-centered. I love how he did that setup. Leading into I've been done debating dilemmas since my patience grew thinner. Bro, that little setup right there, just the flow of rhymes, flow of words, the way he did that. I've been done debating dilemmas since my patience grew thinner. Just that slide, bro, that was marvelous. That was well thought, especially talking to HitMan Holla, the way that, HitMan Holla was trying to talk at him and all that. It was perfect the way he set that up against him. And in this third round, right? Talking about the whole, like top tier, trying to call themselves God tiers, leading false narratives, which a lot of top tiers who consider themselves God tiers are throwing these narratives out there It happens all the time. You know what I mean? Sue Surf talks his ish all the time. Who says he's wrong or who says he's right? You know what I mean? As long as it gets people in them stands, at least it gets them tickets sold, get them face-offs popping off, get them views popping off, so the expectation for the battles are high. Not low, but high. Notes. Take notes, people. Relax and take notes. Rest in peace, Biggie. Rest in peace, Biggie. Okay, and he Calicoe went into he was rhyming into his own slogan about, more than just metaphors and real rap. Right? I love that was perfect. The wordplay that he did in it to segue into his slogan was perfect. Magnifique. Right? Turned up doing the legendary talk. Just something sly, small, doing the bootlegging to be in cahoots with you. I ain't gonna be bootlegging to be in cahoots with you. Hey, yo, Holla. I'm sorry, Hitman. I'm sorry, Hitman. He killed you with that line. It was a 3-0 from that point on. Hey, my bad. I'm just a new guy out here. Been doing my thing for about half a year. Out here simulcasting and multi-streaming on multiple platforms, Caffeine, YouTube, Facebook. All my episodes are all archived on YouTube and Facebook, the Battle Rap Poor. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that. Soon to make a new segment, a new show that's gonna be on Instagram soon. But right now, trying to get this caster program on Caffeine. It's going to be about 8 days in a month, 5 concurrent viewers, and any of those 5 concurrent viewers will end up being regulars on the show, asking questions and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And of course, trying to lock down that 10 hours within that month. You know what I mean? So trying to get it done this month, if I can get it done this month, or we could probably do it next month. We're definitely trying to get this popping, you know what I mean? But back to Calicoe in his third round with the body bag of the year. No. It's not the body bag of the year. It's not a clear 30, but it's a gentleman's 30 in my opinion. But we have to hit Hitman Holla's third round to, you know, finish this off, to let y'all know who really won. Because some people are still debating, still talking about that Hitman won, when, to be honest, in the building and on cam, it's looking like, and a lot of reviews that's been coming out have all been saying, majority have been saying from the whole battle rap community, from battle rap bloggers, battle rap news media outlets, champion, all that Calicoe won. Calicoe punch. But anyway, got into the I ain't gonna be bootlegging or being cahoots with you. Loser gotta jump. Did that whole scheming loser gotta jump stuff. I love that talk. The toothpick line was crazy. Woo-hoo! Yo, I'm telling you, just continuous haymakers. Hitting you with little sly setups here and there, some schemes, and then hitting you with haymakers, bro. What was it? Baptized Holla. Yo, when he did the Baptized Holla line, that was like way over a lot of people's heads. It was weird. Calicoe's like, I ain't feeling. I think it was that bar that he was like, I ain't feeling that. Like, yo, because it went over a lot of people's heads. Excuse me. But some people caught it. You know what I mean? I did see some of the reactions of people that caught that. You know what I mean? Oh man! And again with the Tay-Rock slander and trying to hit Tay-Rock's girl with this whole angle thing, bro. Tay-Rock's girlfriend, girlfriend Ratchet, that got a Damn, bro. How many times do we have to get hit with a Tay-Rock transgender line again? Come on, it's getting tired now, bro. If there was any real stuff to that or whatever, Murder Move, Miss Hustle, whoever that official, whoever that has audio or videos of this, would have let the world know. And the angle would have been killed and all that, and it would have been, whatever. But it didn't happen, which means it's not true. So why y'all still trying to kill a dead horse, beat a dead horse? I mean, we're talking about Tay-Rock here, Gun Bar King, and y'all still trying to hit him with this transgender slander? Okay, his girlfriend is a little skinny and a little muscular. So what? Y'all be wilding with that, man. But hey, Calicoe was using that as a little punch, little shots at Tay-Rock, little shots at his girlfriend. You know what I mean? Lady Caution. You know what I mean? Harley Quinn herself. Um, the line, it was all right. It's just, it was scandalous. It was scandalous. 3 rounds from a Calicoe. Thank ARP for the returning the favor. Yo, are you kidding me? Here we go again. Calicoe knows exactly what to do every time he does this, bro. It's like from the first round to the second round, he carried every single angle, every single personal, every single made up angle, every real angle, all that to his advantage and not use it the way everybody else uses it. You know what I mean? And I liked it. I appreciated it. And I'm cool with it because he didn't overdo and overspin something that could get really played out really quickly. And I appreciate that. We should all appreciate that. But anyway, right? 3 rounds from a Calicoe. Thank RP for returning the favor. That was off the hook insane. Holla and Shug mob together. So man, what y'all doing? Get robbed together. Oh man, really? Calicoe didn't have to use that, but it was um it was humor. It was to make you laugh. It's jokey joke. You know what I mean? Off of like, probably some real stuff that happened or whatever, but it's whatever. You know what I mean? Real talk from Calicoe. He was, how Calicoe be talking that real talk. You know what I mean? He be doing his thing. You know what I mean? Did the whole Big Gerald. Nah, don't get quiet now. Should have shut the up the first time. Oh my god, that's it. That's it. That is it. Yes, that was it. That was it right there. When he did that, I was like, okay, I done heard a couple of Big Gerald rebuttals every now and again and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But that one, it hit. It hit and it made sense. Thinking about it, right? When HitMan Holla battled Averb, and Averb did the first Showtime, and HitMan Holla did the first remix, and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? Whatever differences that they had personally, they handled that as men. Didn't have it filmed and none of that, and still went up there, had a show, and left the event in the same car. Take a note, people. Take a note. But when HitMan Holla was hit with the Averb Hey Gerald thing, right? You know what I mean? Because HitMan Holla's little Gerald, his pops is Big Gerald. You know what I mean? And his brothers show off. Or show out, Showtime. Show it anyway. No. You know what I mean? Well, we just call him Show. Two W's. But anyway, he did the big jerk. I loved it. I loved how he did it. And there's been plenty of times in history where people have done the big gerl to big, to Hitman Holla or to anybody else. But this one was the most effective because it was coming from Calicoe, another Midwest battle rapper. And from the era where y'all were coming out with the whole Midwest movement. So do not sleep on the fact that Calicoe knows exactly what he's supposed to do to beat Hitman Holla. And when he flipped the whole Big Gerald thing, it was the icing on the cake. It was, I mean, I kind of felt like it was a 30 at a certain point, the bootlegging. I ain't going to be bootlegging to be cahoots with you. I felt like from that point, it was probably a 30. From that point, it was a Curry all the way. But it was a gentleman's 30. You know what I mean? It's not like Hitman Holla was not fighting. You know what I mean? Well, we get into Hitman Holla's third round. You know what I mean? They've been loving me in Cal State. Good recovery. Good. The way he did that setup. You know what I mean? Like I don't got love in Michigan. I don't got love in Detroit. Like, yo, I was just over there and so on and so forth doing a show and da 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 da. How is it I don't get love when I'm in your state? No, I get mad love from Cal State. You know what I mean? So that's why he was doing like, yo, they've been loving me in Cal State. And how he been putting money into colleges, putting money into people's hands, you know what I mean, that need it. And like he be supporting people that be down and out and all that other stuff, you know what I mean? So talking about his gratitude and basically, giving appreciation and of the fact that he has a certain position and wealth, that then he can pass some of that down. And if he can help somebody out there, that he'll do that. And I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. We need more people like him. Definitely. Compassionate people that, have pretty deep pockets that, can then help those in need. Okay. He got into this boxing scheme, which you got me, homie. You got me. I love boxing. I've been loving boxing, ever since I was a little kid. Oscar De La Hoya, Hector Camacho, their rivalry. You know what I mean? So many boxers, from Pernell Whitaker. There's so many boxers from back in the day that I love. And he's just pulling all of them out. You know what I mean? I loved it. And he was pulling some new guys, too, doing the whole Canelo thing, you know what I mean? Mayweather, you know what I mean? He was doing his mix. I like that. Then he did the going into the Holyfield with the Baldy, and then he was like, I said Tyson Holyfield, you know what I mean? Thought you would have an ear for it. Hey, Holla, you didn't need it, but you know what? It was okay. It was okay. You get a thumbs up, homie. You get a thumbs up. That was all right. That was all right. You get a pass. You get a pass. You know what I mean? Said Tyson Holyfield only because I thought you had an ear for it. That was cool. It was all right. It was a pass for me. Machete for a snake. I'ma show him the other side. Okay, people that are snakes are two-faced and stuff like that. I understand, but could have did something better with that. I think you could have did something with the machete to for the snake. Show show him the other side. I'm gonna show him the other side. That could have been done better, my opinion. You know what I mean? Uh, okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Airing around like a fix-a-flat. Nope, nope, No, no, no. No bueno, like white people would say. No bueno. But I'm a Puerto Rican and I'm going to say it the right way. Eso es no bueno, brother. Eso es no bueno. ¿Qué, qué pensaste? ¿Qué? ¿Qué estaba en tu cabeza? What did you think? What was in your head that made you think airing around like a fix-a-flat was going to work in 2021? You see, another bar that could have been used way back in the days. Even yo, I'm telling you, some of these bars I think he had in his stash since Gladiator School. I'm sorry, but he shouldn't have used them. A lot of lines, a lot of filler that he had in the second round into the third round, angles that he used from the first round to the second round to the third round about this guy's pops and blackface. And I'm like, yo, come on, bro. If you're going to hit an angle, and that's it. If you're going to hit an angle twice, do the angle the second time in a different format, a different set of punchline scheme, something. You know what I mean? Or a freestyle rebuttal, something that happened right then and there to add to that. You know what I mean? I just felt like it was flat. No pun intended. Airing around like a fix-a-flat. It came out flat to me, bro. You could have did better with this, Holla. Okay. Leave Cal at the bottom of a box like nutritional facts. Okay, you got one. You finally got one in this round. Cool. Word, you got one. I think it could have been better, but it's all right. It's all right. It's passable. It's enough to get a thumbs up. All right. It's enough to get a thumbs up. Not like, oh my God, my life has changed because Hitman Holla said leaving cow at the bottom of a box like nutritional facts. Calories, leaving calories, cow in the bottom of the box like nutritional facts. All right, cool. It's a pass. You got it. Cool. Word. Um, and then bottom of the bag, bottom of the bag, last fry. Nothing but question marks in my head. Why did he even add the last fry bar? You didn't need that. That's another old bar that didn't really need to be used. How many times have we heard, so when so-and-so got in the last bag, like French fry or like a fry, like we didn't heard that plenty of different times. I don't want to hear that no more. But the basketball scheme, great recovery, great recovery. How you're stressing me out, Hitman Holla. You're stressing me out. I'm getting gray hairs here. How did you just have a great recovery doing the basketball scheme and then say that this is comedy? Uh, wait. Did I hear that right? Did you say comedy or did you mean comedy? Comedy. Like, oh, this is a comedian about to tell you some comical jokes. This is comedy, whatever. You know what I mean? Comedy, not comedy. This is comedy. You mean comedy. It has a D, not an M. It's an M in it, but it doesn't have an N. Comment. Where is there an N in comedy? It's Comedy. Comedy, not comedy. So another reason why Hitman Holla might need to go back to school or something to learn some of the right wording, because comedy, it just made you look like you it sounded like you had half of your material prepared, the other half, like maybe I should use it or maybe not, I don't know. But then when it came down to you saying the word comedy, your mind just went, comedy? You need to be hanging around with a little bit more intellectual people, Hitman Holla. How you mess up the word comedy? At least you didn't say the word irrelevant. At least you didn't say the word irrelevant. You probably would have messed that up. Irrelevant or something. I don't know. I'm not being disrespectful at Hitman Holla. I just think that when he said comedy, I thought like he was trying to like jokingly say something to him, but he just said comedy. Well, anyway, that's all 3 rounds of Hitman Holla and all 3 rounds of Calicoe. These men went off on each other. But who succeeded? This last round for me clearly showed dominance and who owned, who won the first battle, which they had a 1-rounder. Who won that? Who won that? Calicoe. That was a 1-rounder. But now we got a 3-rounder, people. And this 3-rounder might just be a total upset. Total upset. Clear 3-0. It's a gentleman's 30. Hitman Holla, I know you could have did more. I know that if you had either 1 more month, a couple more weeks, or maybe the same time that you had to prepare, but less distractions, maybe. You know what I mean? Maybe less luxury time and more. I need to make sure I got my bars up. I need to make sure that when I go at Calicoe, that he's not going to bombard me with better flows, better cadence, more real talk. You know what I mean? Because he dominated. I'm just being real. I'm just being 100. No cap whatsoever, letting y'all know how I feel. No bias. Calicoe, a gentleman's 30. Shout out to Sue Surf, who introduced us with the whole gentleman's 30 talk and all that. And made us look at certain battles that happen, and if it's a gentleman's 30, it's a gentleman's 30. Or a womanly 30. A womanly 30 would be like Casey Jones versus Prep, Casey Jones versus Swamp. Let me see who else. Coffee Brown versus T-Top. But that was a very close battle. I'm not going to say that's a womanly 30, but it can be referenced or debated as a womanly 30 or a woman's 30. Womanly 30. I call it a womanly 30. We have a gentleman's 30, we have a womanly 30. And that's how I would do it. Okay. So let me close this up. We're done. We're done. Calicoe, I appreciate. I'll put this down right here real quick. I need to give a major, you hear me? I need to give a major shout out to the one, the only Calicoe. Hold on, give me a second. Calicoe from Detroit, Michigan. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I appreciate you in battle rap. You are a legend. If no one has ever said that you are a legend, I'm saying it. My name is HitMan from the Battle Rapport, and I say Calicoe is a legend. He's been a legend. He's been a vet. He's been doing this for a long time. Y'all motherfuckers better give him his flowers. They just dropped the battle on YouTube, RBE, Rare Breed Entertainment. The battle is Calicoe versus HitMan Holla. Just did the whole recap, run that back recap on them. And I honestly have to say, without a doubt, HitMan Holla, you disappointed me. You disappointed me. You did. I think you did better battling Cassidy than you did battling Calicoe. But with this in mind, thank you, HitMan Holla. Thank you, HitMan Holla. You came up here and you showed that you still had some fire left in battle rap, that you still want to battle. Maybe it might be for, money reasons and stuff or whatever, but I appreciate the fact that you stepped in the ring to battle Calicoe for a second time. And this time, 3 rounds in a big crowd. I appreciate you. And I appreciate Calicoe. Y'all motherfuckers did y'all motherfucking thing. Y'all turned up. Y'all got the people's suits. Y'all got them up out their chairs, screaming, going crazy. This is exactly what we need right now, especially with the summer being as hot as it is. Now, I would have, did a episode, earlier in the week or whatever, but it is hot. It was hot all week. All week it was ridiculously hot. But I'm gonna be honest, since we just finished with Calicoe and HitMan Holla. Calicoe, he's raised the bar. He raised the bar, and I'm happy that he knows what he has to do in battle rap. I think that HitMan Holla wants to probably solidify himself as a battle rap Mount Rushmore, or legendary status, whatever that he wants to do. I think that this battle and his battle with Cassidy definitely showed that he's gonna have to, dig, hit the lab, hit the dungeon, really, sit and write some more stuff. Get whatever that you need to get out of your system, so that you'll be just a little bit more focused battling your next opponent. You know what I mean? And okay, I'm gonna say this. If you are a top tier, if you are a legend, if you are a vet, a top vet, god tier, top tier, whatever, no more 1-rounders. No more 1-rounders. Small league, big league, no more 1-rounders. If you are an established battle rapper, you are a household name, no more 1-rounders. Unless y'all gonna battle and have a 3-rounder in the future. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna battle right now. We're gonna have a 1-rounder, but it is set in stone. It is set in stone that we're gonna have a 3-rounder next year. You know what I mean? Like, this year is a setup for what's gonna happen next year. So whatever bars that we didn't get off at each other here, we could set up and prepare for the next time we battle. And we could fine tune and polish whatever angles that we're gonna have to get at each other. And hey, but between me having this 1-rounder now and then me battling you and having 3 rounds, I could learn other different attributes that I could, other skills that I could add to my list of attributes while I'm battling all these other people. So I then battle you with the 3 rounds. You know what I mean? And then we could go 3 rounds. Like, yo, I personally, my own opinion, I want, if you are a top tier, you're god tier, you're legend, you're up there. No more 1-rounders unless 6 months to a year, y'all are gonna have a 3-rounder, and it is set in stone. That's my own personal opinion, so leaving it as that. That means Sue Surf. That means Jazz the Rapper. That means Misfit. I mean anybody that is up there as top tier legends. You know what I mean? Top tens. Yeah, the top tens. I'm not left-handed. I'm right-handed, so top tens. Anyway, but yeah, been up here for about almost 2.5 hours. You know what I mean? Not ranting. Trying not to rant. You know what I mean? It's just I got really excited when ARP and Rare Breed Entertainment dropped on YouTube MaxOut2 Calicoe versus HitMan Holla. Oh man. Damn, you know what? They need a better intro. I think they need a better intro. Maybe this might help. Hold on. Let me see. In the left, we have the one, the only, representing Detroit, Michigan. The one, the only, Calicoe. And his opponent on the right, representing the place called St. Louis. Your legendary battle rapper representing St. Louis is the one, the only HitMan Holla. Legendary epic battle. Do y'all think? Leave it in the comments below. I personally think that this is it's a good battle. It's a great battle. I think it's one of the better battles for in Calicoe, in Calicoe's resume. So of course, if anybody would like to, at least in the least bit feel any different, you can leave it all in the comments below. You know what I mean? Hit me up in the DMs, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You know what I mean? I'm all over the place. I'm working. I have, a couple jobs now that I'm doing and stuff like that. So I might not be able to get in touch with everybody, but leave me a message on my DMs. You follow me. You mention me in a mention, whatever. I definitely, try to reach back to anybody and all that reach out to me. You know what I mean? Excuse me. Have a burp. Of course, any donations to the Battle Rapport is much appreciated. It will help in aiding your visual and audio experience. And of course, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, please follow me and this, that, and the other. But what I will say is, please support any and all channels that you love and appreciate and want to see prosper. Any donations to the Power Chats, any follows, likes, subscribes, any follows of their social medias and all that definitely helps in the algorithm of their channels. So if you like this channel or you like that channel, help support them. Follow them, hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications, be notified of when they're live or when they drop their new videos. You know what I mean? Follow their Instagrams, their Twitters, all of their social medias and stuff like that. Be in tune with the people that you love and want to support. You know what I mean? Share, hit the like, subscribe, all that to the ones that you love and you want to support. And if you want to see this channel grow and all that good stuff, definitely we at the Battle Rapport appreciate. Of course, will appreciate it. And of course, right now trying to get the caffeine, trying to reach the goal of caffeine caster program. And of course, that entails having 8 days in a month with 5 reoccurring or concurrent viewers. Hopefully, anyone that is part of this, a part of the helping me get my achieve my caffeine caster program. Any of those concurrent viewers or anyone that drops any props on caffeine will definitely be regulars on my show anytime when I'm on and all that stuff. Answer your questions and all that. And of course, trying to, gain this caffeine caster program, being official on caffeine. You want me to be official on caffeine, have that caster program, that C right on my, be certified right there on caffeine, of course, trying to achieve my 8 days with 5 concurrent viewers and at least 10 hours in 1 month. So that's why I'm out here doing 2+ hours every time y'all see me out. You know what I mean? Surprising y'all with a Saturday edition or a Sunday edition or, my usual Fridays. Um, Fridays, 12 o'clock midnight-ish on Caffeine, Facebook, and Twitter. Of Caffeine, Facebook, and YouTube. You know what I mean? So I'm on all platforms. Just got on Discord. I'm on Discord because I want to start seeing some of the battles that exclusive Battle League have. They have quite a few, so it's going to be a lot that I'm going to be trying to catch up on those, and of course on other leagues too. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, let me just go ahead and do my normal. I'm gonna give y'all my mantra. So I shall not allow anything or anyone to deter me from my path, not even myself, because I can self-sabotage. You can use that for yourself. Let anybody know. It's a great, excellent mantra to get people focused and, reinforcing the positivity and, all that other stuff. You know what I mean? Getting a perfect right mind frame of what you need to do to, get by on every day without needing a vice or any of that. So, and please, don't drive drunk. Don't drive with a cell phone in your hands. And please, don't drive distracted. There are other people on the road, mainly me too. So please, be careful. And, of course, what I gotta do. You know it. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Good fracking night. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Hide your mouth. Thank you, you beautiful people out there on Facebook and YouTube and Caffeine. Good night.